Hey, Sag, all you beautiful fiery Sag people out there. Gosh, you've been on my mind all day, and it's interesting to me, as you know, the way things unfold here at Moonrise Cottage. So, I've had a very busy day. You've been on my mind all day. And now, I finally have a moment to record your video, just as night is starting to fall. I'm not going to turn the lights on, because I love where the energy is right now, and I'm hoping we can get through it. So, looking at what's right on the top, I'm not surprised. I see why Spirit was creating the situations that caused me to wait. So, for those of you who are new, welcome. And to all the subscribers and returning viewers, welcome back. I want to just take a moment to tell you how deeply grateful I am for your presence and your company, your intentions, your love, and the work that you've been doing in your own life, and the work that comes from your heart chakra. Because it's been deep. I've been feeling it. So for those of you who are new, my name's Mary Ellen. I'm a clairvoyant person with a lot of those types of gifts. And I am here through a commitment I made to Spirit. There's a couple of announcements before we jump in. A reminder, if you're interested in a personal reading or signing up for a subscription for the live stream that's going to start hopefully next month, scroll below the video, you'll see the link that says show more. It is not highlighted, which I don't understand, but nonetheless, look for the words show more, click on it. A giant box of information will open up. Everything you need to know is going to be right there going forward. The types of personal readings, the prices for the personal readings, the link to make your reservation, the link to figure out the time zone difference. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. I assure you, I've spoken with people literally all over the world, and it's not a problem. It'll be okay. I am beginning to advise people to download Skype and get that ready, because given the limitations that I have, because I live way out in a rural area, phone just is not a great option. I don't have good cell phone reception here, etc. So Skype allows you to interact with me, and Spirit's saying that's part of the point. That's part of why I'm here. So that's that. Moving on. I'm going to Ireland. I think most of you know. If you are in that area and you want a reading and a personal interaction with me while I'm there, you have to email me, the deadline's coming, on September 5th, so that I have time to organize my itinerary in order to make sure I get everybody into my schedule. I will be there for 3 weeks. Live streaming. Moving on, Spirit says. In the process of getting ready to do live stream, 2 things happened. One was I discovered that my ancient computer just won't do it. It won't support the platform and etc. And all you techies know what I'm talking about. And then in the meantime, it started to die, so it's making horrible groaning noises. And I'm just willing it with my own energy to stay alive until I get through the September videos and move on past the Mercury retrograde so the energy clears up and I can purchase something. I am asking you to help me. I'm in the process of manifesting, and I've been preparing actually for one of the live stream topics. We're going to talk about that in a very deep way. So in a way I thought, well, okay, that's perfect. Spirit is causing me to lead the way, so to speak, and jump into the fire of that experience. Having thought about it, here's what I realized. I've been asking people to, inviting you to sign up for the live stream webcasts that are going to happen. And having thought about the fact that a lot of people have limited financial resources, I decided to make it really, well, what I hope is inexpensive. It's $35 for a 12-month unlimited subscription to every single live stream and all the videos that will be existing, I think, as a result of that. So if you would be, feeling inspired to donate to this channel, $35 or more, whether you're signing up for a live stream, that's the price of the annual subscription, and if you donate, then you will automatically get a subscription. I hope that works for folks. Part of what I'm manifesting is I'm wanting to, answer what I was asked to do, which is to make this my full-time effort. So I walked away from a career. I'm still working part-time as a nurse, and this adventure is taking most of my time and energy. So I would like to finish the process of freeing myself from my former career and step into my rebirth all the way. So I would love any help you can give me, and I will be here, God willing, to talk with you about your rebirth. Spirit's saying that's the topic for all of us. So we've all been through this incredible initiation process of shift and change. And for you, having come through the eclipses, this is, Spirit says, this is where you are standing. Look at that. The Queen of Knowledge, who sits suspended in the universe. And what she does is weave the strings, Spirit saying, the tapestry, through the strings of energy that you send out, through your vibration and through your intentions and your love and your devotion. She answers that, and she waits for that to arrive in the mystical realm so she can use it to weave the tapestry that your existence creates. And Spirit wants you to think about that. Think about the tapestry of energy that your life creates. I've talked to a lot of people. Spirit's chattering to me in the background about their personal readings. And almost everybody has said, I'm just kind of feeling stuck. I don't get what my existence is for, and I'm trying to change it, and these are the challenges I'm having. That's the story that's been coming through, especially in the readings that I did coming through the eclipses. And the answer, Spirit says, is this. Don't doubt for a moment the power of the vibration that you create. It literally is used to create the tapestry of our destiny. Look at that. Hand in hand. There's the sun, the portal we just came through. And so for you, Sag, as a beautiful fire sign, Spirit wants you to understand that you are understood. And you know that phrase we say sometimes is American English slang, I feel ya. There it is. In the most sacred way, your beautiful fiery energy. So this is the theme of the discussion that Spirit wants to have with you. The Queen of Knowledge is here to acknowledge you and to work with that which you provide to her, Spirit says. So let's see what's right in the middle. This is your aspect. There you are. Going through the eclipse like that. That's how you popped out the other side. Check it out. That's gorgeous. Suspended in the universe. Deeply activated into the deepest power that you... that's interesting. Into the deepest power that you can imagine, Spirit says. Look at that. Holding that stone over your heart chakra. Suspended in the universe. Next to the Queen of Knowledge. That's astounding. Look at that. And it's a foundation. The foundation of art. The art with which you manifest, interestingly enough. That's why Spirit's just making me... I'm a shy Virgo. I don't want to talk about that stuff. Spirit's making me do it. And I thought, you know what? I got to put my life where my mouth is. I say all these things. How about if I step out and lead the way? Right? I might fail. That's the fear we all have. Well, so what? Then you just go on to the next thing. So here we are, Sag. Spirit's saying, here we are, look. Right on the top of the reading. You were met, when you went through the portal created by the eclipses, you were met by the Queen of Knowledge. And she is here to continue the discussion that you started when you went so deep within yourself. And I love the Queen of Knowledge is here. Again, female and male are typical energy. The female energy, that which brings impulse into fruition, Spirit says, when you think about it from an archetypical point of view. And, Spirit's been talking a lot through me about yin and yang, and it's coming up again in the background. How those two energies flow into and out of each other, and the symbiotic relationship they have towards creation, Spirit is saying. All right, so let's see. Look. Sag. Okay. First of all, first card on your human walk through the month of September. The Liberator, a major arcana. Clearly there's the portal through which your soul was carried in a shamanistic journey deep across the universe. Sacred female energy, opening the way for your passage and your journey. This is the Liberator of devotion, liberating that to which you devote yourself, that impulse. It's interesting. Spirit's talking about now talking about the female impulse to bring life, to be a portal. And that's what all the initiation, journey, Spirit saying, the stuff, all that stuff that I've been talking about, it's in order to liberate yourself into the journey of the initiate. To liberate your devotion. Unchain it. So that you now carry yourself forward in the deepest possible way. Having had that male impulse, now being received in this way, through the portal that the female form in this planet represents. A portal. Right? I often say to people, I'm not a woman because I have a vagina. I have a vagina because I'm a portal. And in this realm, we call that woman. Spirit has been chattering so much about that with me. It's really interesting. It's part, sometimes, when we do the live stream, I'll talk about it. What it is to be a portal. And there you are, standing in that energy. Blended. Do you see this male portal? Through the intellect. Through the heart chakra. There's the female portal. And there's the Queen of Knowledge, weaving the tapestry of these things together in your own life. Going forward from this moment, having come through this initiation, and there you are. Look, woo! Sag. Wow. Seriously. Look. The foundation of knowledge. Again, Spirit says, look at the purity. Look at the purity of your thoughts, your intentions, your ability. And again, female energy, surrounded and supported by sacred male energy, the ancients. A fertile moment, a fertile foundation on which to go forward in the most sacred way possible. And everything about this reading so far is very, very deep. So what's been coming through, and it's true with you as well, having come through the portal of these eclipses, this is the energy that you carry and that you stand in, and the ability you have. Spirit would like everyone to just be in it, solidify it in the month of September, and know that going forward through the end of the year, this is going to continue. That was the intention, and look. Another major arcana card. The Liberator of Devotion. Okay? Sorry, somebody yelled at me once for saying okay too many times. Look. The Liberator of devotion delivers you into this foundation. This kind of knowledge. The foundation of this knowledge. Look at the palms of this being. Do you see that? Honestly, I never noticed it before this moment. Look at that. That is our power to manifest. That is our power to shine from within ourselves and affect the world around us. And following that, this is the lover of devotion, who works in the world from this place with a lot of bounty overflowing. Again, female form, a portal for energy that comes through, that which is taking shape because of the work you are doing, Sag. That is why the Queen of Knowledge is here and sitting right above the lover of devotion. This is a very profound reading, very deeply impactful. Look, Sag, I just love you. Look at that. The revelation of knowledge. You know, your whole month of September is going to be like you were still standing inside the portal. Spirit says, you know, obviously we're past that, the moment, but don't doubt that you're still standing in the portal. Look. The revelation of knowledge. That's a warrior who lived a long time, went through a lot of battles. And in his old age, in the last battle, you know, you've seen this before. I think maybe it was last month. I've done so many readings I don't remember. I apologize. So, he was the only survivor of the last battle, the most intense battle. He survived. And he lived to be a ripe old age. In his old age, he began to shapeshift. Look at that. That's you coming through the portal. You have been reborn, reshaped, renewed with that beautiful energy that reflects your own being, Spirit's saying. There you are. This knowledge having been revealed to you in the deepest sacred place that resides within you. And look at, you know, okay, elk, right? Look up the spirit medicine of elk. It's about stamina for the long journey. It's about being ethical and upright and powerful. Not for the sake of power, but in order to wield it and utilize it in the manner that is, you know, if you look into the picture, you'll understand. Doesn't matter what words I say, really, right? You understand, because this is you. It's amazing. This is the nature of your fire energy. That's what Spirit is telling me. And you know, this road we've been through in 2017 has been to bring each of us to our natural set point, and that's being revealed to you through the journey you've been on. It's astounding. All right, let's see what's here. Look, Sag. Wow. Seriously, another major arcana. That's the dedicator of lore. The sacred initiate. So you've come through this incredible journey with these eclipses and these portals that have just opened. Spirit says, starting with what happened in February, there are videos on my channel, go look at it, they're in a playlist, about these eclipses. You are stepping deeper still into your initiation. Look, do you see? Spirit says that's the point. Right there. The ability to hold the spark of existence in your hand and utilize it the way it's meant to be utilized, to take up that energy as an initiate. It's a very secret, very sacred ritual. Spirit's telling me to say, and we'll talk about that too. Sometimes I think, when am I going to have time for all this? But I'd love to talk with you about this, because many of you have been through it. And clearly you're going through it right now. It's interesting. Love it. Okay. Look, oh my gosh, Sag. You went deep. You went literally deep out into the universe through this portal. That's the renewer of devotion, another major arcana card. And there is the sacred deity, the triple deities. Look at that. That is the gun-struck cauldron. This is a real artifact that came out of the Celtic peoples. It exists. It was found in a bog in Denmark. You can look it up on the internet. And you know, that image, the images on this cauldron, a lot of the images we see in these cards, you've been renewed. The process, you know, I'm going to put this down. I hope you can see it. Spirit wants you to look into each line, because each line in this particular reading tells its own story. It's the triad of your story. The three, okay, there's a lot of words coming through. Basically what Spirit's meaning is the three different sections, if you will, of your journey. The deepest sacred part, the secret knowledge being revealed, liberating you into your devotion so you can take the next step. Sitting on this foundation, the foundation of art and the foundation of knowledge, having come to these places in your human walk, the spirit journey is the renewal of your devotion. And look, the lover of devotion already came through. You're deep, Sag. And I'm not playing with you. I mean, look, gee wizards. All right, let's see what's here. Look. Okay, another major arcana card. The Changer of Truth. Releasing you from the bondage of that which no longer serves you. Spinning the spiral of your own life. Again, gorgeous male energy. The lightning bolt of change. That reveals that which serves you and that which is meant to fall away. And you know, this is what Spirit's saying, is this is the Liberator. This is the companion card to this. Okay, in traditional tarot, this is the Death card, and this is the Tower. Spirit says it's time to understand their true identities and their true meaning in your life, and in the messages that come through me. Male and female energy, impetus for change and liberation, perfectly bonded and blended in all these ways. As you came through the portal and stand now in the power, the immense power of the implications of this, Spirit says. Preparing to go through the final changes that are coming in 2017. Preparing us to take up the work that is coming in 2018, where we begin to rebuild and manifest. And this year, all this shift and change has been about preparing us. And you, Sag, have been in this amazing journey. I mean, I don't even know how many times this has come up for you now. I think this is the third time. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of sacred intention. And a lot of devotion, a lot of love, a lot of knowing on the inside that would cause someone to take this step, jumping blindfolded into the void because of that which you feel inside of you. You carry that spark. That's what it means to be a fire sign, Spirit says. Okay, and just astounding. So, I've been holding back. When I put the cards down, and I was getting ready to put down the card for the outcome, two cards jumped literally right out of the deck, smack down, just like that. So, let's see what they are. I've been dying of curiosity. Now that I see this reading, I understand why there's two cards here. So, there we go. The Eclipse. This is a moment of magic. That's Merlin, the sacred magician, the sacred wizard, the sacred warrior, with his sister. Again, the blending of male and female archetypical energy in the moments of the eclipse, having come through these portals. since February. All 4 of them, Spirit says. They were very devoted to each other. It's time for this energy to reblend itself here in this planet. Merlin's sister built this dwelling for him in order that he could be able to see in all directions and enjoy the illumination of the phases of the moon and the sacred energy that comes through these portals. And you see how they're joined? Their energy, hand in hand, literally. And that is what comes. The Spirit's telling me to hold this up. See that? The light. Something deep is being revealed to you. This card has to do with a dialogue that Spirit would like to continue to have with you going through the end of the year. Very sacred, very artful, telepathic. And you know, Spirit's talking to me about clairvoyance. The way things come to me is what Spirit's saying, meaning my clairvoyance. You got it, Sag. Listen. Don't doubt yourself. I know it's hard. Well, it was hard for me to come to the place where I really let the floodgates open. Oh, that's what the message is about. Let it open. Let yourself open to it. It's coming through. And you know, people like me, we're just, Spirit saying, we're just going to be a dime a dozen. Because we're all meant to have these capacities so that we can join together and bring the destiny that we are meant for. Okay? And that's what it is. It's using that energy that comes through from the mystical realm. Pay attention to the phases of the moon. Educate yourself about their meanings, and Spirit says utilize them in this way. All right, so that's that. Whew. All right, let's see what this is. Look, Sag, there you are. I mean, come on, look. Look at that beautiful, fiery, activated warrior. There you go. I think we've talked about this. That Spirit in the background, accompanying you, watching over you. That's your personal power. That's your intention. That's your desire. That's your ability, Spirit is saying. And you see how it looks like it's being sent. He's just getting ready to launch that. That's what Spirit's talking about. Moving into this time where you are able to give life and energy and loft to that which resides within you. With this kind of male intention, it's absolutely gorgeous. Supported by all this female energy. That's the foundation of battle. And you know, Spirit has been honoring you all along with messages and images and talk about your set point as a spiritual warrior. And it's really, really beautiful. This is about having come through a rite of passage. Sag, let's take a few minutes. I could chatter on, but I'm going to just stop there because I want to pick from the bag of runes. Okay, Spirit. Any other message for beautiful Sagittarius? Coming deep through this beautiful mystical portal. Bonding with sacred female energy in order to come to this place of balance and foundation. As a fire sign, warrior here in this room. You know what, let me move the camera a little bit. There. Okay, I want to make sure you can see that while I do the room. Okay, Spirit. messages for beautiful Sag having come through this rite of passage. There it is. Wow. Okay. Look at that. That's the rune of opening. All right, let me get the book. For those of you that are new, I always read right from the book because I don't think it's incumbent on me to reinterpret them, because that work has been done by people who are much wiser than I am. Okay, opening. This is opening, also the fire or torch. Okay? And I apologize, I put it down wrong. There we go. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now to both receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, for clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. This is one of the 13 cycle runes. The protection offered by Kano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent on others, you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. And that's what this is here for, Spirit is saying. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is you. And you know, that's Spirit saying that to me, that phrase is a little somewhat confusing, but if you look at these cards and understand, it's interesting, isn't it? That at the center, it's been about your development, which we've been talking about. So Spirit would like you to look into each line of these cards, this way and this way. Go ahead and pause the video, take a look at this in all these different ways that these cards manifest the message, and Spirit saying even that way. It's pretty amazing. So Sag, thank you for your presence. Thank you for everything you're doing, for your dedication to the work of this lifetime, because you know, those of us that have manifested here with the purpose of being here in this time of portal openings, it's intense. That required some devotion to begin with, Spirit says. And we came here in order to be here for these moments, because we want to contribute in all the ways that our astrological set point would give to us. So Sag, thank you. Have a wonderful month, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'd love to know, read your comments on the thread below the video about what it's been like for you coming through the portal. Have a wonderful September. I'll talk to you soon.